Okay, got fed up working on quads, resting and everything, and decided to change back to a few droid things. Edison's never gonna forgive me, but we have the power to rebuild him. But okay, this is a drive system using the famous hoverboard motors that I hacked up with using a program ready made and then putting in my own little bit, putting on using our favourite Fly Skies, controlling two boards that are twinned up. This, don't worry about that, that's another battery pack. That's the battery pack, and I'm going to put two in. 42 volts, they're from the hoverboard, so all recycled. The wheels, now on the normal hoverboards, just happen to fit exactly in here, where Mr. B made up the tracks. I've put this on for the moment, so I'm just gonna size these up about what 3 or 4%, and put a guide on the inside. And there's a very, very, very strong platform. Now, I don't know if you can see this slope. This slope is about, I'd say in about 5 meters. It goes down 1 meter, so it's 5 to 1, 25%. No, 20%, sorry. Always, oh, here we go. Good old faithful. Always one-handed control, yeah. Here we go. Let's get this turning round. Now I've slowed it down a bit because it's not fixed up right yet, but you can see the sort of slope. Let's get this coming right, and it's very, very, very silent. No motor noise, and it's got the what do you call it? Progressive braking like the Teslas. So I've taken my hands off the radio control, and it won't fly down the slope. It's a very good alternative to the O drives, if you like, because everybody knows hoverboard motors are brushless motors, and they're very powerful. Now let's try and get an idea of what this. No, you can't get the idea of what this slope's like. I suppose you could if you looked at my posts, then you can get a good idea that this really is a steep slope. And I can bring it down and I can stop it. Whoppa, whoppa. It's that steep. I don't know if you saw that. It's just taking it in its stride. These really are powerful motors. When you think about it, they'll take just one pair of motors will take about 80 kilos, which is what 2.2 kilo, 180, 160, 170 pounds roundabout. It's a guesstimate. And this platform could be used for quite a few different things. Wacky racing, of course. Like I said, I slowed it down. You know, these things can go around 25 miles an hour with somebody on. So I can actually, I've used the radio just to put some expo on the. Let's try and give it some. Let's get it in a straight line because I don't want it to fall to pieces yet. It's in its. Now that is a real dinger of a slope. You can see the posts. And it just takes it in its stride, and you're going to get lots and lots of battery power. Hang on, let's get the cat. Come on, Scratch. Come on, get out of the way. There we go, let's bring it back. Oh yeah, it's got reversed. Now I'm going to work on this a little bit more, get these tracks really solid, because I just need to. I'm probably going to put guides on the side. Actually, be quite easier, much easier. So there'll be a rail here, a guide rail, with perhaps bearings on, so it'll roll well, and just put guides on that don't pass the thing, and then it'll be rock solid. Listen to that silence. No gear noises. Okay, I can actually get rid of the beep beep. This is actually one of my lawnmower projects that I've got out I'm going to use it for my lawnmower project as well, but I don't know, I'd like to design my own little robot around this. I'm going to have a look at Star Wars. I have watched, I'm a lot better, let's just say. I've had a few, I've been taking it easy, having a nice summer like I said, and just sort of going out on the quads a bit, and like everything, the quads pay for themselves. I sort of build a quad, I buy a wreck, redo the engines and everything and sell it off, and then that's how I paid for my quad. And now I'm going to have to get back into robots. Well, droids, Mr. Badley's droids. There we go. Like I said, don't worry about this. That's the part for the lawnmower. The only thing you need really for all this whole drive system is the two motherboards. Yeah, I'm going to put a pair of batteries in parallel, not in series, in parallel. So I've got 2 times 42 volts. The charger always comes with. You can pick up the hoverboards. There are so many around now because they were such a fad. You can pick them up for about 20 quid a piece, and you're not bothered if the sort of, you know, they're all battered, because you're just taking the insides out, and it's dead easy to cut them up and use these. These are really solid brushed. The wheels are actually the brushless motors inside, and they are strong. There we go. That's what I've been up to.